Well, good day, folks. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. Just going to come at you with a quick one today. I wonder how often I say that and end up with a 20-minute video. But we're going to try and make it quick today. We're going to have a look at another buck today, one that I picked up when I was at Bass Pro yesterday, I believe. And it came as part of a set. And here's the packaging. So what we're going to look at today is the Buck 379 Solo. And just from the specs here, you can see it's clip point blade, 3CR13 steel, 3-inch closed, 0.9 ounces with a honey Delrin handle and nickel silver bolsters. So here's the little fella. So we can see here that it comes right in at 3 inches. You've got the honey Delrin jig boned, I guess, style handles. Back springs look pretty good. Slightest little bit of a gap right down here, but overall they look pretty good. Got your nickel silver bolsters, your buck shield, and fit and finish pretty good. No stepping at the bolsters. Shield is inlaid good. You can feel a couple of the pins, but particularly right there, but the jigging pattern is gonna create that. And certainly with a smaller knife like this, I imagine it's a little harder to grind those pins down when they're inside of those grooves on the jigging. And here's your blade. Here's your tag stamp. We've got a Buck 379 and dot to the right of the cross. If we check our chart, dot to the right of the cross puts it at a 2019. Now there's no half stop with this one. Fairly good snap into the open. You've got your nail nick pull. You have a swedge on one side, but no swedge on the other side. Your blade grind, pretty consistent. Slight drift to the tip, but otherwise pretty consistent. The side here, again, pretty consistent. Spring tension is, it's good, it's modest. I mean, it's a smaller knife, so I guess that's to be expected. And good little snap to the close. So the steel on this one, 3CR13, is a budget steel from China. The blade looks fairly straight. It almost looks like there's a bit of a bend to the end, but I think that's just due to the swedging. And the blade alignment is pretty well centered. Out of the package, I did strop this one. That's the only thing I've done to the blade. And it is good and sharp out of the package. Fairly clean cuts for the most part. So I think a pretty good little knife. It's not a big job knife, obviously, because it's a small knife, so it does small knife jobs. Just to compare it for size, we have the Buck 385 toothpick with a pack of wood handles, which also comes in at 3 inches. So both pretty equivalent in size. The blade on the 379 is I get about 2¼ inches with a cutting surface of just shy of 2 inches. With the toothpick, you get slightly longer blade pushing towards 2⅓ inches and pretty much bang on 2-inch cutting surface. Now the blade material in this one is, if I remember right, 3CR13 MOV. So pretty much the same blade steel, I guess. Nice snap on the close. Now the 379 came, as I showed you, in the package. It was a package deal. Came with a 389 canoe with the honey delrin handles. Now we're not going to take a deep dive into this guy today. I want to do a video with this one along the other 389s I have. So we'll just park him up there. This was on sale for $54.99 at Bass Pro. Now that's Canadian prices. I looked it up online, and for American prices, the full price was below that. I actually saw it on sale in one place for $19.99 for the set. Now with the toothpick came a buck 125 modern flipper. And this one is 7CR17 MOV steel. I really like this knife. I carry this almost daily. Quite fond of this one. This set was on sale at Bass Pro also for $54.99. I picked this up luckily at Canadian Tire on sale for $35 and change. I think the regular price was around $75. So I find it curious that these are priced equivalently. I would think this would come in at a higher price just because of that one particular knife. But maybe Bass Pro just slapped a sale price on just a common sale price. I don't know. Maybe they didn't really take an in-depth look at what they were dealing with. But anyways, folks, that's the look for today. So I have the Buck 379 Solo with honey delrin handles and 3CR13 steel. Good little knife, I think. It's a small knife, so if you've got small knife jobs, it's a good little knife to do small knife jobs. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying what's left of your weekend, and try not to think about what tomorrow is. We'll all deal with that when tomorrow comes. If you like the video, please consider tapping the like button. Any comments, questions, criticisms, or concerns, drop those in the comments below. And if you think you'd like to see more, please consider tapping the subscribe button and maybe ring that little bell so you'll be notified every time I release a video. Y'all have an awesome day.